Department of Health sa Central Visayas may pahinumdom sa mga risgo sa El Nino ug mihatag og mga pasidaan sa katawhan aron malikay ang mga sakit nga dala niini. Ani ang report nila ni Rhea Bea Manzano ug Philin Cyril Hanson.
Nagpahimangno si DOH-7 Assistant Regional Director Lakshmi Legaspi nga magdala og bayong, panyo, labi nagtubig matag adlaw tungod sa nagkainit nga panahon. Hilabi na sa katong kanunay nga naay lakaw ug mabantang sa kainit sa adlaw. Adunay usab daotang epekto sa panglawas ang El Nino.
Ang El Nino is extreme climatic conditions like increased rise in temperature, little rainfall, so daghan ka itag mga diseases associated with El Nino. So one of that is skin diseases. Example, skin disease, prickly heat rash, or sabi niya pabungag singot. Prickly heat rash would usually thrive here in the intertriginous areas, neckline, dinhi, sa antecubital fossa, lokon-lokon, at the back. Itong areas nga kanunay gyud nga you have frequent sweating. Aside from the skin diseases associated with that, naputay scabies. And sometimes, mga insect bites. Other diseases that we encounter is diarrhea. We have a lot of areas that are often attacked by flies. The only solvent that we use is water. So we have lots of diarrhea cases. Aside from the diarrhea associated with contaminants, we also have like food easily spoiled during hot weather, hot conditions. Easily spoiled, especially those that are prepared by tomato sauce, must spoil, that would cause also food poisoning. Dehydration because of extreme heat, so you perspire more often. Then if you will not rehydrate yourself, if you're not bringing along water anytime, every time you go out, especially if you're exposed under the extreme heat of the sun, or you're doing vigorous exercise in hot weather, so your body would perspire very, very much. So the body cannot cope up with the cooling mechanism. It's natural for us, our human body. If you have extreme heat, you perspire because ang cooling system na function na siya. So mo-open ang pores mo ng paningtunta, and that's the cooling system. But that would not work if you are not hydrating yourself. Anybody who is exposed to the extreme heat of the sun, pwede na siya bata, pwede tigulang, labaw na ang elderly. Kaya very vulnerable yun ang elderly.
Kasamtangan, nagpahibalo si Pag-asa Visayas Director Oscar Tabada nga ang El Nino nga nasinati nato karon kay hinay pa.
Karon actually, ang El Nino na to is only weak El Nino. Pero there are parts or provinces of the country which should be affected most, no? El Nino na to, dili na ito sabot na to nga wag dito na ulan. So, we have to understand during El Nino, there are some time na doon na tayo masinabi ng mga pangunan. So, ato lang, pinunormal yun ang atong tubig na daot na ito ikan sa kalangitan. Sa April 29, naka-issue na tawag about 34.6. So, that is about normal na temperature na ito. So, May, the hottest month in a year, mag-expect na niya, na doon na tayo average about mga 32 to 33, mag-expect na niya more than that average sa May, musaka pa na, hindi mo abot pa ng mga 34 or 35 degrees Celsius.
There were times nga we have a temperature of 33, 32 degrees. The advice there is to bring lots and lots of water anytime you drink, as much as 2 liters per day. Then avoid exposure to the heat of the sun between 10 to 2 p.m. That's the very hot temperature during that time. If it cannot be avoided, ilimit lang, then you bring umbrella or a wide brim hat. Wear light clothing. You don't advise about to wear kanang mga black. That will absorb heat. You use light color during summer. Kaya mo reflect naman ang kainit sa adlaw.
Alang sa Sunstar Pilipinas, kini si Philin Hanson, CNU Com Arts Intern.